Hello, and welcome to my video. Let's talk about Band Aid IELTS Academic Vocabulary Part 4. Alternative, choice. One of two or more things offered for choice. X. If I were given the choice of making either an oral or a written report, I should pick the second alternative. Beverage, drink, liquid for drinking. X. Orange juice is a healthful beverage. Blunder, mistake or error caused by stupidity or carelessness. X. Have you ever committed the blunder of mailing a letter without a postage stamp? Custody, care, safekeeping, guardianship. Diminutive, below average size. Small, tiny. X. To an observer in an airplane high over the city, the largest buildings seem diminutive. Dispel, drive away by scattering. Scatter, disperse. X. The two officers were commended for their skill in dispelling the mob and preventing violence. Dormant, inactive. As if asleep. Sleeping. Quiet. Sluggish. Resting. X. In early spring, new buds begin to appear on trees and shrubs that have been dormant all winter. Exclusively, solely. Without sharing with others. Undividedly. X. Mrs. Carter had bought the encyclopedia for all of her sons, but the oldest behaved as if it was exclusively his. Exempt, freed or released from a duty, liability, or rule to which others are subject. X. 3 students are exempt from taking the spelling retest. They got 100% in the original test. Imperil, endanger. Jeopardize. X. The fishing vessel was imperiled by high winds, but it managed to reach port safely. Lineage, descent. Ancestry. Family. Extraction. X. If you study Franklin D. Roosevelt's lineage, you will find that he was descended from a Dutch ancestor who settled in America about 1638. Major, greater. Larger. More important. Principal. X. When the major companies in an industry raise prices, the smaller ones usually follow suit. Objective, aim or end. Goal. X1. Our fund has already raised $650. Its objective is $1,000 involving facts, rather than personal feeling or opinions. Involving facts, rather than personal feeling or opinions. X2. When a college considers your application, it examines 2 kinds of data: subjective evidence, such as letters of recommendation. Opinionated, unduly attached to one's own opinion. Obstinate. Stubborn. X. It's hard to reason with an opinionated person. He won't change his mind even if you show him objective evidence. Presently, in a short time. Soon. Before long. X. We won't have to wait long for our bus. It will be here presently. Procrastinate, put things off. Delay. Postpone. Defer. X. When a book is due, return it to the library promptly. Prodigious, extraordinary in size, quantity, or extent. Vast. Enormous. Huge. Immense. X. The average American city requires a prodigious amount of fresh milk daily. Protract, put. Lengthen in time. Prolong. Extend. X. My aunt had planned to stay with us for the weekend only, but mother persuaded her to protract her visit for a full week. Retain, keep. Continue to have, hold or use. X. The department store is closing down its restaurant but retaining its lunch counter. Adroit, expert in using the hands or mind. Skillful. Clever. Deft. Dexterous. X. Out-adroit passing enabled us to score 4 touchdowns. Ambidextrous, able to use both hands equally well. X. Russ is an ambidextrous hitter. He can bat right-handed or left-handed. Apprentice, person learning an art or trade under a skilled worker. Learner. Beginner. Novice. Tyro. X. Young Ben Franklin learned the printing trade by serving as an apprentice to his half-brother James. Aptitude, natural tendency to learn or understand. Bent. Talent. X. Eric is clumsy with tools. He has little mechanical aptitude. Craftsman, skilled workman. Artisan. X. To build a house, you need the services of carpenters, bricklayers, plumbers, electricians, and several other craftsmen. Dexterity, skill in using the hands or mind. Deftness. Adroitness. X. You can't expect an apprentice to have the same dexterity as a master craftsman. Versatile, capable of doing many things well. Many-sided. All around. X. Leonardo da Vinci was remarkably versatile. He was a painter, sculptor, architect, musician, engineer and scientist. Destitute, not possessing the necessaries of life such as food, shelter, and clothing. Needy. Indigent. X. The severe earthquake killed hundreds of persons and left thousands destitute. Economize, cut down expenses. Be frugal. X. Housewives can economize by buying their milk in gallon containers. Frugal, one barely enough, scantily. X1. The old man had nothing to eat but bread and cheese. Yet he offered to share this frugal meal with his visitor. X2. An allowance of $5 a week for lunches and fares isn't much, but you can get by on it if you are frugal. Impoverish, make very poor. Reduce to poverty. X. The increase in dues is only 10 cents. It will not impoverish any member. Indigence, poverty. Affluent, very wealthy. Rich. Opulent. X. The new wing to the hospital was made possible by a gift of $500,000 from an affluent contributor. Avarice, excessive desire for wealth. Greediness. X. People who suffer from avarice spend much less and save much more than they should. Covet. Desire. Long for. Crave especially something belonging to another. X. Chicot coveted his neighbor's farm but could not get her to sell it. Please click the link in description for more information. Bye.